Oh yes, kisses. Busted, another energy drink. Had to buckle up my kids here in the passenger seat, make sure they get home safe. Yo, what is poppin'? Fish keepers, shrimp keepers, 10-gallon fish tank fanatics. Welcome back. Today I'm on the road. I'm headed out to Indiana and Chicago. I'm going out to support one of my guys. He's competing in a bodybuilding show. But while we're headed out there, I figured, you know what? Let's go check out some fish stores I've been wanting to check out. So we're gonna go check out a really cool fish store in Indiana, and then we're gonna go check out a really awesome one in Chicago as well. So we're gonna take you along the journey. We've got 6 hours to Indiana, then another 3 to Chicago. So it's gonna be quite the process. But we'll go check out some cool aquariums and take you guys along. If the audio is not as good as it normally is, I forgot to bring my mics and recording equipment, so you're gonna have to bear with me on this video. All right, guys, let's get on the road. Good morning. We are now in Indiana, Huntington area to be exact. I was down in Fort Wayne last night visiting my grandpa in the hospital, checking in on him. He's hopefully going to get released either today or tomorrow. So went got to see him, which I haven't gotten to see him in forever, so it was a huge blessing to get to go out and see him and check in on him. Now we are in Indiana and we're headed over to Chicago. So we got a 3-hour drive. It's 8:23 a.m. We're going to gain an hour, and then I get to go watch one of my guys go compete on stage in his first bodybuilding show. If you guys didn't know, I used to compete in bodybuilding, and I did 2 shows, won an overall, had a lot of fun with it, may get back on stage. My wife competes in bodybuilding as well, so that's my other little hobby outside of fish keeping that I enjoy and do. But we're gonna head over to Chicago. I'll show you guys around the show a little bit, and then we're gonna stop in at a fish store that one of my subscribers recommended I go check out while I'm in town. So in between prejudging and finals, we'll head over to that fish store and go check it out. And then there's also a cool fish store out here in Indiana that I've been following on social media. It has like 80,000 followers. It's called Indy something, but it's in the Indianapolis area. I'm gonna try to stop in over there tomorrow and go check them out as well. Had to stop to go get some gas real quick. If you guys haven't tried it, this raspberry cream Ghost energy drink is fuego. That's right, super, super good. So busted, another energy drink. All right, let's get back on the road. This first store I went to is in Chicago. It's called Ocean Design Aquatics, and it's been open for over 39 years. The owner is super, super cool, very nice. You guys can see it's kind of that typical fish store. You know, everything's kind of messy and all over the place, and tanks are a little algae filled and a little bit dirty, but the fish all looked healthy and were really looking like they were in great shape, and you can tell that the owner of the place has a big passion for it. As you look around, you can see he has a bunch of different wood. He's got tubs with like ponds in it. He's got walls with all sorts of different things. This was a pretty cool tank, had the angelfish in there. He had some CO2 tanks that were super beautiful. I mean, just tons and tons of luscious looking plants, which is really only possible when you run CO2 in a tank. Hill stream loaches were pretty cool. In the next one, you're gonna see some Vallisneria and some, I can't remember what those were, but they were cool. Like I said, you can see there on the back on the sponge filter, there's tons of algae, which is not bad because the fish are gonna eat it. He decided to give us a treat here and feed the fish. He has the Chihiro's lights on there, and he has them tuned to be more red color, and that's what's helping these fish look so bright red in this tank. But I mean, look at how beautiful that tank is. I mean, it shows you what this guy's capable of. It's just with how many tanks he has, I think that's why you see the majority of them just looking a little bit algae ridden. And here's another beautiful tank with a bunch of fish. The cool thing with his is all the backgrounds, all the tanks were just a little bit different. Each one had a little bit different setup. These are some red pencil fish, super cool. I really wanted to buy them, but I knew I had about a 2-day drive, and it wasn't gonna be really optimal for me to take these home. But man, that's a fish I've been wanting to get for a long time. Super, super beautiful. The males are bright red, the females are a little bit duller color, but man, very cool. Some nice red plants in there. Once again, he's using Chihiro lights, so if you guys like them, they're expensive, but definitely give really good quality lighting. You can see all the different types of substrate he had. some different types of, like, I believe these are cichlids. I'm not an expert, but that was a really cool, unique looking fish I saw. Here's some more of the angelfish. Once again, different type of background. You can see the plants in this tank are just absolutely covered in like algae and all sorts of stuff. He had another whole algae bed with crayfish underneath and a bunch of these small nanofish on top. The discus in this tank were looking crazy good. I mean, can we just take a moment? I mean, after seeing these discus, it really made me want to get my own tank of discus because they're absolutely beautiful. Nice big school of neon tetras. Once again, another sponge filter just absolutely covered in algae. It's definitely interesting to see. Rummy nose tetras, and then a bunch of rocks. He had a bunch of different rocks and tubs all over the place that you could buy. So, like I said, it was a little bit messy. He was doing some maintenance, but, you know, it's that typical fish room vibe. You know, it's been around for 39 years. They're very popular with the local community. People walked in, knew him by name, and really loved him. And you could tell that his fish looked healthy and were doing really good. So when I was looking around, they also had some aquarium co-op lights, which was pretty cool. So I picked some of those up because, as you guys know, those aren't being made anymore, and those are the lights I use on my 84-inch rec. And I'm going to be selling plants out of my 40-gallon water top-off tanks. So got those and called it a day. It was a pretty fun visit. Just wanted to say thank you to Lush Salty Aquariums for recommending me to come check it out here in Chicago. Really enjoyed the place. Awesome owners. They've been doing it for 39 years, and it's a small store, but you can tell they have a lot of love and passion for it. So thank you to Lush Salty Aquariums for recommending me come check it out, and glad I got to find this. Come on, Gavin. Nice.
And your winner, that's going to be Samuel Wrestling.
Good morning, fish keepers. So as you guys can see, another gloomy, dreary day. It's the next morning after the bodybuilding show and going to the fish store in Chicago. So now we're going to head to Fishy Business out in Indianapolis, Indiana. Go check them out. They're a huge fish store, like 80,000 followers on there. So we're going to go see what they're all about. I just found ads and saw like posts about them randomly when I was in Nashville. So we're going to go check them out, see how they are. It's on the way home. So we'll go stop there, check them out. I'll take you guys along, take you guys around it a little bit. And then we will head home. And I got a customer who hit me up last night. It was like, hey, I'm outside your store. And I don't have a physical store. I just have a location where I can do, you know, people can grab stuff quickly and go. And I was like, hey, I'm out of town shooting content in Chicago and Indiana right now. Come back tomorrow. So we got him coming back tonight. He's going to come buy some cherry shrimp from me. So got to do all that. But let's get back on the road. Gorilla Mind, probably the goated, greatest energy drink of all time. At this point, I'm just extremely addicted to energy drinks. I probably need to chill out. Because if I ever have a heart attack, it's probably because I drink like 2 of these a day. Now we're at Fish Happens in Indianapolis, Indiana area, and I stumbled across them because for some reason they got recommended to me, maybe because I'm a big fish nerd, and I was on Facebook, or they're running ads, I don't know. But they have like 80,000 followers, so I figured I should come check it out. It looked like a cool store, and definitely didn't disappoint. So yeah, your typical fish store. It's, you know, you can kind of tell from the theme they love live aquatic freshwater plants. They also use pothos, have that black look. A lot of algae in the tanks, you know, but once again, I don't really mind that because fish love algae and are going to snack on it all day long. So unless you're doing a display tank, it's really not a big deal. Or unless it's killing off all your live plants that you want, really, you know, it's not a big deal. It's part of nature. But they have some really kind of cool, unique fish like the ones you see here on screen. And one of the kind of cool things I didn't know when I was talking to one of the owners, one of the guys who runs the stores, he was saying they're partnered up with Flip Aquatics. So I didn't know that, but their online store, because they had some fish on there that I was wanting to try to buy today because, you know, I was only about 6 hours from home at this point. And I was going to drive home with the fish. But They said the fish on their website are supplied by Flip Aquatics. So Flip Aquatics actually is the one who ships it out. You can just purchase it via their website and they'll ship it out. So I really didn't know that. It's kind of interesting and cool. As you can see, they had a bunch of different types of guppies, which was really cool. They had cichlids and discus. Now, one thing I did want to say is, one thing I noticed, which I was disappointed to see, is there were a lot of sick fish, whether it was ick, which, that happens. We all get sick fish. I have sick fish too. But there was no sign saying that they're being quarantined. So, I mean, I didn't try to buy the sick fish just to see if they would sell it to me. But I would like to see, if they are sick, that you have something on there notating, hey, this is quarantine. It's not for sale. Because there was fish that were sick, swim bladder, ick. There was fish that were actually dead. I saw probably at least 6 or 7 dead fish in all the tanks. It happens, right? I run a fish store myself. Mine's by appointment only. You can only show up to my fish store by appointment. So if a fish dies, I can pull it out before someone shows up. It happens. It's part of the hobby. It's part of the thing. But you would think, in the morning, you would go through, check all your tanks, validate, and make sure if there's anything dead, you pull them out. So it's kind of disappointing to see that. I'd like to see a better process of making sure that, the customer, number one, doesn't see it, but number two, we are getting these fish healthy and helping them recover. Because like I said, I didn't see anything saying they were quarantined. Now, maybe they were and it just wasn't notated. But that was one concern. Look at these, I believe these are German blue rams, just looking absolutely beautiful and fired up. Some really good looking mollies here, super red, orangish color, pretty cool. And then a bunch of big cichlids. So if you guys didn't know, I have a 75-gallon tank. And me and my wife are going to be setting up with African cichlids. That's like a fish she's always wanted. So we're going to be going over here pretty soon because I finally got all the fish out of the tank. And we're going to be picking out some different types of cichlids for the tank. So comment down below what type you'd like to see in the tank. Here's a prime example of some sick fish. These Oscars all had ick all over their bodies. So that was kind of disappointing. Like I said, no sign of medication in there or quarantine. Couldn't really tell, but who knows, maybe they were. Also, if you look at this one over to the left, you'll see an Oscar that was dead too. So kind of crazy. That turtle pond was kind of cool. Albino turtles all swimming around. They're also an aquarium co-op partner, so they have tons and tons of aquarium co-op stuff here, which is really cool. Absolutely love that. One of the biggest selections I've seen in a fish store. They do have this whole beta rack, which bowls. These are really small bowls, so I think it kind of sets the wrong example for the customer. Now, I know it's temporary and they do water changes. I just like to see them be in 5-gallon tanks. Kind of set the example for your customer so you set them off with the right start. All in all, pretty good experience. Just a couple things I didn't fully agree with.
All right, just wrapped up there at Fishy Business. Pretty cool store. Honestly, one of the cooler stores I've been in the fish aquarium area. Besides Dallas. Dallas has some absolutely crazy fish stores. But check this out. We got some yellow, ivory, kind of blonde guppies. A trio, male and 2 females in there. So we're gonna throw them in one of those 10-gallon tanks I got from one of my subscribers. Need some fish. We have shrimp in there, so we'll add some guppies in there, see if we can get these guys breeding. I don't have any yellow looking ones, so these will be kind of fun to see how they turn out. And then let me show you the next one. These are the black Moscow guppies. Once again, got a trio, male and 2 females in here. So black Moscow guppies, pretty popular, famous guppy. Don't have it. I'm kind of expanding more into more guppies just because with being as busy as I am and working a lot, these are something that I can easily breed without a whole lot of effort. And then I just call the ones that don't meet the standard out. And I actually have someone who buys all the culls for me, so I don't ever get overrun. So pretty cool little guppies. We're gonna drive. We got about 3 hours left to get back home. So should be enough oxygen to be able to make it back safely, and we'll get them acclimated in the fish room out in Tennessee. So got a pretty cool store. The only downside I would say is I did see some sick fish that weren't quarantined. They didn't say they were quarantined. I don't know if they would sell them to me or not, and I did see quite a few dead fish. That would be my only kind of downside, is it didn't seem like they really spent any time making sure if there was dead fish this morning that they pulled them out or quarantined stuff. So that would maybe be a downside, but overall pretty good experience. Had to buckle up my kids here in the passenger seat, make sure they get home safe. All right, time to go. Made it home safely. That was a long drive, about 7 hours. We got the guppies. They're acclimating right now in the fish room. My wife did a great job taking care of them while I was on the road. And Pookie, Sonny, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come say hi. 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 Oh, yes, kisses. He missed me. He always gives me hugs when I get home. Are you happy, buddy? Are you happy? All right, but Pookie boy. You're trying to eat my microphone. All right, but wanted to say a quick thank you to all the members. He's all riled up now. Look at him. Wave. Wave. Stand. All right. Look at him. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? I love you, buddy. I love you. Shake. 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 Good job. Fist bump. Boom. Fist bump. He's still going crazy. He's trying to eat my... You trying to eat my microphone, buddy? Come on, man. But we made it back safely. Fish are doing good. I'm going to show you them real quick. But real quick, did want to say a quick thank you to all the members. You guys have been signing up like crazy for me, so I really appreciate it. All that money is going right back into the fish room and being invested back in. So we got a couple new members, Lone Star Fan, James Aquatics, and Thomas McQuiston. And then we did just get another one, which I'll be shouting out very soon. I just ran out of these stickers that go on the wall. Had to order some more. So stay tuned. You'll be on the wall here very shortly. So let me flip around and show you guys the guppies. You guys have it. You can see they were more of a gold color in the store. Sonny, stop trying to get my microphone, bud. Dude, you're being a menace. You're being a menace. But you can see these are like a kind of goldish, blondish looking guppy, really beautiful. They're gonna go in this 20-gallon long tank and we're gonna start breeding those. So they're doing good. They should color up a lot more once they get acclimated. They're just a little stressed out from traveling, but really good looking guppy. And then over here, we have the black Moscow guppy, one of the more iconic guppies. It's been around a long time. People absolutely love. Very black color, beautiful looking guppy, and that's gonna go up here in this top tank. And then our other guppies down here are doing really, really well, breeding. And then if you look over here, the tuxedo koi guppies have been breeding like crazy and are starting to color up again. So we're gonna have a lot of guppies here on the website again very soon. As always, thank you guys for watching this video. It was fun getting to go to Chicago and Indiana and check out both those fish stores, along with supporting my dude at his first bodybuilding show. As always, if you want to get on the member wall for $1 a month, you will get on the member wall access to my member-only live streams I do the third Sunday of every month, special Facebook and Discord group that you can join. And for $5 a month, you get 10% off my website and early access to all my videos. So as I drop them in real time, you get to watch them in real time. Thank you guys. Also, check the link in the description down below for different Amazon associate links for the products I either currently use or have used in the past. That also helps the channel. And I've got 10gallonfishtakes.com, where if you want to buy any fish, shrimp, or plants, I can ship anywhere in the US for you guys. All right, thank you. Hope you have a great week. As always, me and Sonny, we're out of here. All right, peace.
What's up, yo?
Buddy.
Need some fish, bro? Then you gotta go to the 10-gallon fish pro. 10-gallon, yeah. Fish tanks, yeah. 10-gallon, yeah. Fish tanks. All day, all day, all day long. Green shrimp, blue shrimp, yellow shrimp too. Green shrimp, orange shrimp, and a snowball zoo. We got fish, y'all. We got fish, dog. We got it all. Tuxedo koi, guppy, white cloud, minnow, long fin, white cloud, pygmy corridora, panda cory, stir by cory, albino cory, coolie loach, green cuba, tyrus boris, celestial pearl, danio, emerald dwarfers bora, pea puffer, clown, killie, sparkling goat or me.